I'm going to show some of my figs I've got planted on the property here. We've got a Celeste, Chicago Hardy, and a brown turkey right there. Then we've got a bunch over here. We'll look at them here in a minute. These three are by far the hardiest. They do pretty good in our winters here in Tennessee. They're about 8 years old. Really cold winters, they'll die back all the way to the ground. But they're so well established, they come back every year really strong. I think the brown turkey is my favorite as far as taste. This Chicago Hardy produces a lot more. These are still a little bit hard and they're not drooping yet. They'll get this nice brown look to them. So that's really close. That one will be ready tomorrow. It's still a little firm. Let's see if I can find one that is better to pick today. Alright, here's a good example. It's drooping down, it's soft. What you want to do with figs is pick it from the stem. It should just come right off when it's ripe. And it's not open and cracked too much on the bottom. Bugs haven't been getting in it. So that's a good one. See this one, the bottom is kind of split open. The wasps and bugs are in it. So that one's a little too far gone for me. It'll be kind of fermented on the bottom. So we'll just feed this to the chickens. So this Chicago Hardy, it really does good. And I have a hard time remembering all of them. I've got over 10 varieties of figs. So I made these little plant identifiers. So we know what these are right here. Those are the ones that do really well every year for my zone, zone 7. These in here, I planted kind of just for the fun of it. I knew they wouldn't do great here in this zone. This is the one I planted this spring. It came off the Chicago Hardy over there. It's just a little guy getting going. But these here, I've cleaned up around them, and I found a lot of the tags I put with them when I planted them, but I couldn't find all of them, so I kind of consulted my map I drew up for all the trees around the yard. This is not a fig, this is a maple. Something I had a little fun with years ago. But this one here, it is a Ischia. Ischia. Some years they produce fruit, some years they don't. This year, this one hasn't produced anything. Here we got an LSU purple. It's grown back really well this year, but there's no fruit on it. That I can see. And we have an Olympian. This doesn't have much on it this year. I found the tag for that one. We have a little ruby. I like this one. The figs aren't that great as far as their flavor, but they're fun to have. They're It's just a small little fig. And you can count on it to produce every year, even when it has to start completely over as far as the growth. We have a Texas Everbearing, and it lives up to its name. It does a lot of bearing. It's usually covered in figs. They're just not the best of taste. They're kind of bland, I think, from my experience with it. But it produces, so that's a good thing. And we got this white Marisellies. I like the leaves on that. Hardly ever produces any kind of fruit. But it's got these long fingers. It's fun to grow. This is a Fuyu persimmon. I could say that's probably my favorite fruit tree in the yard, because you just plant them and forget about them. And when they're ripe, this will turn bright orange, and it's a wonderful flavor. The fruit itself, there's never any bugs in it. It's just a wonderful fruit. And this is the last fig I got, and I could not find a label for it, and it's not in my book, so it is a mystery. I'm not going to even try to pretend like I know what it is. It grows back to about that size every year, and it's hit and miss. This year it doesn't have any fruit on it, from what I can see. But some years it does have fruit. But those are my figs. The chickens have enjoyed them. The ones that I don't get soon enough. But I enjoy having them in the yard. It's a good, easy fruit to grow. You just got to know your zone that you live in and what will do good in it. And then I would at least plant some fig trees that do good in that zone, and then the other ones, just have fun with them. All right, that's a good one. Well, I'm gonna eat this one here. It's that Chicago Hardy. There goes a chicken hawk. Well, usually I split them open just to make sure there's no bugs in them or anything. But this one I can tell is good. It's got nothing wrong with it. So I just hold it right there, and it's a wonderful taste. Wonderful.